Qualcomm just raised prices on the chips that power most Android phones, and that ripple is about to hit your wallet. Starting September 1st, their flagship Snapdragon processors cost manufacturers more money. That doesn't sound like your problem until you realize that every cost increase in silicon gets passed down the supply chain. Think of it like lumber prices going up at a mill. The mill charges the builder more. The builder charges the homeowner more. Suddenly your mortgage is higher, and the lumber price feels distant but real. Here's what Qualcomm actually does. They design processors, the tiny chips that run calculations for your phone's camera, gaming, 5G connectivity, and everything else. They don't manufacture these chips themselves. They license their designs to foundries like TSMC, which produce the silicon wafers in factories costing billions of dollars. Qualcomm sets the licensing fee that phone makers pay for each chip. When that fee goes up in 2026, it affects everyone downstream: Samsung, OnePlus, Motorola, even budget brands. The chip itself is tiny, maybe 1 centimeter square, but its cost has outsized influence. A flagship phone's bill of materials, all the parts combined, runs roughly $300 to $400. The processor and modem together account for maybe $70 to $100 of that. When Qualcomm raises licensing fees by even 5%, manufacturers face real pressure. They either absorb the cost and shrink profit margins, or they raise phone prices. Most choose the latter. Smaller phone makers get hit harder than Apple or Samsung. Those giants negotiate volume discounts and can spread costs across millions of units. A regional manufacturer in India or Southeast Asia loses that leverage. They might decide to use older, cheaper Snapdragon chips instead of flagship ones, which actually fragments the Android ecosystem. Different phones run different processor generations, making optimization harder for app developers. Beyond phones, this ripples into tablets, automotive systems, and networking equipment that all rely on Qualcomm silicon. The company holds enormous market power in mobile processors, particularly the modem, the component handling 5G and cellular connections. Competitors like MediaTek exist, but can't match Qualcomm's integration of processor and modem. If you want to understand how chip fabrication costs work at scale, we've already covered that on the channel.